The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. Things already rolling. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced... And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Takes a shot! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in, aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for the run. He is through here. He's cut it out. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Carlos. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And that was asking for too much. And that is going out for a goal kick. Chance! Oh, in he goes again! And that's a tiny finish! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again.
And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gravenberg clears it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Howson gets over and intercepts. Count, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Azar. It's Hullet. Nicely spread. And this is Count. He's found the way through. Zanetti. He's looking wide. Zanetti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? Deftly away. De Ligt short changes him with that pass, and it's been played through. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's put paid to the danger. Good take, and is he...
He's having a shot!
Goal! Sao Paulo!
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Sao Paulo have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Ball swung in. Zanetti. Oh, good spread. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Hullet. He might be in.
And a chance!
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Hullet can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. And here's Hullet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Great chance here from position A1.
Alonso!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Xavi Alonso. Counts.
Getting up there!
It's hit the crossbar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hullet engages and forces him off the ball. Count has it in a wide position. Count crosses. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Zanetti. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. But it goes. Can he spark a counter here? Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that's fabulous.
And he shoots!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about...
It's Maradona! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hullet. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Distributed tidily. Can he get it through? Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. It's run loose here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sao Paulo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Great defending, strong and determined. Maradona, and the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Over to the right flank. He's had it nicked away. And that's a good shot at goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso with the short one. Zanetti.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Just eases him off the ball. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Kaut. Referee's given a throw. Marquinhos.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's gone out of play. Gravenberg. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Sao Paulo now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another.
Big chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Probing pass. Oh, well measured. And this is Neymar. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Kaut. And that's been won straight back. That has ended up in no man's land. He won't be happy with that one. Good ball, good take. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sao Paulo needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Good read, needed to be. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Just 1 in it now. Oh, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Now it's Maradona. Pass just didn't quite work.
Sao Paulo,
Real chance! And there's a goal!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Sao Paulo have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Time added on 4 minutes. It's a good ball out wide. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthias de Ligt.
Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter, just instinctively.
Chance! And that's a tidy finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to...
Bullish header! It's in! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
This is a promising build-up. He has found the way through. Decent chance! And it's in!
They're level
Level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully...
Oh, that's ambitious. Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Now it's Count, and that is expertly dealt with. And here's Azar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. De Bruyne. And here's Azar. Nicely spread. Count. Cross to the back post.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Great vision. He's found space here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Threads one in. And it's Count. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Marquinhos. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a throw. Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. De Bruyne is in a really... Oh, he's been caught on it here! They get a throw in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice bit of trickery. And he lines up a cross. And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne with the short one. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Count. Ibrahimovic! Bruno Fernandes. Look at the space here. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Ronaldinho. And here's Count. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's found the way through. Oh, cracking ball. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but it's Ronaldinho! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, good spread.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he welcomes it in. Roberto Carlos. Azar. Just past the 40th minute mark. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. De Ligt. Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Ligt. Pass has gone astray, and it's Xavi Alonso. Now that's well seen too. Over to the right flank. Well, played right into his path. An uncompromising challenge. He won't be happy with that one. And that signals the end of the first period. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So straight into the second half. Oh, some astute defending there, and he's quick to return it. Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne couldn't squeeze it through. Alonso. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Count. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Marquinhos. Spread it left.
There they go, hunting again.
Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's De Bruyne. Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, that's fabulous. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Ronaldinho.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Hernandez venturing down the left. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. And it's Rodri.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Adams makes the interception. Has to go back here. Bullet always looking for that half a chance. Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way. Bullet, great defending, strong and determined. Marquinhos does well to get it back. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Bruno Fernandes. That pass has been well intercepted. De Bruyne. Bruno Fernandes. Neymar. Great chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Rodri has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. This certainly looks happy. Alonso!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's superb. Now it's Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. De Bruyne running with intent. Now Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And here's Ibrahimovic. He might be in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to...
Decent chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the...
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Zanetti is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rosicki, and there's green grass ahead of him. Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Shot could be on.
Ibrahimovic!
It's their second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Impressive jump! They've scored! And there is your opener.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already.
Can he finish?
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pull it. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He's rising!
And it's come back out to him.
And that's a tiny finish. They are purring, truly purring.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. This is a promising build-up. Count has it in a wide position. Zanetti. And it's Xabi Alonso. Takes the shot! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So, third corner of the game. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. James. Rafinha. In with the challenge. And it's Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. Lovely. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pull it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Half an hour played now. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ball is over the line. Messi. Beraldo. Now it's Mbappe. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. That's a good ball out wide. Some resolute defending there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Couch. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Vicario to save this spot kick and his team. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
A case now of complete control. Now that looks a decent ball. Here comes... Oh, great leap! Brzezinski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Beraldo. Now there's a chance to shoot! Now that's well seen too. Brzezinski. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. And it's Zanetti. He's in plenty of space here. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess.
Substituição em andamento.
So let's get the ball rolling. James. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Azar can see things others simply cannot. It's a pretty loose pass. Couch. Zanetti. Bullet. Passes short and sharp. That has not gone well. Gavi. That's a sharp pass. Over to the right flank. He's picked his way through. Couch has created one goal already. And it's Roberto Carlos. Hazard. Crosses it in. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Khan herring after the ball here. And this is shoots! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. So we've reached the hour mark. And that was asking for too much. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rafinha. Xavi Alonso. Hakimi. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's going wide left. Gullit. Rafinha. Roberto Carlos. And it's Xavi Alonso. Chance for a shot! Played out towards the right wing. That's a throw. And this is Gullit. Gullit plays it. Header comes in! Nick with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Not the most accurate pass. Gullit. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone backward here. That's destined for the flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here.
There they go, hunting again.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gullit. Spread it left. And it's Roberto Carlos. That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Messi. And the shot! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 9.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15.
Gavi.
Neymar. Camisa 6.
Now it's Messi.
Camisa 22.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi
Substituição.
is flagged offside. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. Batistuta, he's through on goal here. Cafu. Ferran Torres. Howson makes the interception. Cafu. Nakata. And here's Batistuta. Passing nice and neat. He's got away. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
He is through here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's beautifully what...
Messi! And he hits the net! Deep, deep into injury time!
You don't keep those out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of...